Hey, what's up guys, it's Robin the Disney Noob, and today we're counting down the top value foods here at Disney California Adventure. From the hearty chicken pot pie to the Pambazo Torta that packs a punch, the California hot dog, and even those big pastas over at the Boardwalk. We'll hit up Lamplight Lounge, the Wedge Salad, and yes, even the carne asada breakfast burrito you can grab in the mornings. Let's dive in and see which foods give you the best bang for the buck here at DCA. Let's go! The criterion for this list is it's got to be delicious and it's got to be good value, meaning that, so for the money, you're either getting a lot of flavor, a lot of deliciousness, or you're getting a lot of quantity, but ideally we want to get both. So most of these are going to hit both of those requirements. Some of it's going to add a little bit of ambiance to it, so let's go in. So my first stop is gonna be one of my all-time favorites. It's Award Wieners. It's a good go-to spot. You're gonna get some big hot dogs there. It's gonna be complex, gonna be delicious, and most of all, it comes with the curly fries. And those curly fries are bombies. So the French fries here at Disneyland, DCA, are always excellent. I've never really had a bad fry. Again, they're not in any particular order. Honestly, all of these are good. So it doesn't matter what order I put them in. I just did Award Wieners first because it's one of my favorite spots. So these are all places that I go to. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend any spot that I don't even go to. So these are all best value. If I'm gonna spend money, this is where I'm gonna spend it. Let's go. All right guys, I'm here in front of Award Wieners. This is one of my favorite spots. All the dogs here are about $13. My favorite one here is the bacon hot dog and also the Uptown Chili Dog, which is Walt Disney inspired. You know, Walt used to love eating chili, so of course chili and dog, that's a great marriage. This is a great value. They're big dogs, they're delicious. You can even share it with 2 people. This is definitely gonna make the list because it's delicious and you get a lot for your money. I love bacon. So the bacon hot dog here reminds me of, you know, when you guys come out of like a Rams game or a Chargers game or a Laker game, like when you come out of those sports games, there's always like a little kiosk where folks are grilling like delicious hot dogs wrapped in bacon, and then they put them in a nice toasted bun, put some bell peppers and onions and put more bacon on top of it. That's basically what this is. So lots of meat, lots of deliciousness, good carb and good value, and of course the fries are bombies. So this is definitely gonna make the list. Yeah, right now at Award Wieners they have the Pambazo Torta for $15.49. It is guajillo dipped toasted roll stuffed with a hot dog, chorizo con papas, lettuce, cotija cheese, pickled onion, salsa verde, and pickled jalapeno, served with some Cuties or film strip fries. I always opt for getting the film strip fries. They are straight bombies. Yeah, Award Wieners, honestly, they have generally the best, kind of more consistent foods. I've rarely had one that was really a miss. It's just maybe their plain one. Sometimes my kids want the really plain one. But all of their hot dogs, they're just delicious. They're gonna have good value. It's gonna be meaty, savory. It's gonna be a lot of bang for your buck. If you're hungry, grab one of those on the way in or on the way out. That's what I do. And one of my favorite dogs from this spot, Award Wieners, is the Banh Mi Hot Dog. They have that every year. It's the Vietnamese style hot dog, and it has pork belly on top. That one is probably my top 3 all time. Top 3 all time for both parks. So that is obviously influencing some of my rankings. But overall, those 2 dogs, or any of the seasonal dogs that they have, they're gonna be great value for your money. And of course, you get a lot of fries with it too. Now we're gonna head over to Avengers Campus for Pym Test Kitchen. Pym Test Kitchen is a restaurant that I highly recommend because of the value. If you guys know about the movie, the Pym Test particle is making it ginormous or making it small. So a lot of their foods are ginormous. So you get some value. I mean, they're still very expensive. They're gonna be about 15, maybe even north of $15 at times. But if you're gonna pay 15 bucks anyways for about anything, for pretty much anything in the park, so might as well get something that's oversized and it's also Avengers themed. All right guys, we just arrived here at Pym Test Kitchen. A lot of the stuff on the menu here is gonna make the list because, like as I mentioned earlier, it's themed as the Avengers, so it's gonna have microparticles and also extra giant particles. So a lot of these blue particle specials are ginormous. For example, the not so little chicken sandwich for 16 bucks. It does come with crispy potato bites. The pepper particle pasta for 16 bucks. It's campanelli pasta, grilled chicken, spicy tomato cream sauce, and chimichurri and parmesan. The humongous taco salad for 15 bucks. It's a ginormous taco shell, romaine lettuce, chipotle ranch, chicken, corn, bell peppers, and cotija and avocados. And last but not least, the Reactor melt for 15 bucks. It's a garlic pesto toasted sourdough with mozzarella, basil, and tomato served with potato bites. So for about 15, 16 bucks, you're gonna get a ginormous meal. And the best thing about this spot is they do have the Coca-Cola fountains. and you're at a nice, cool place. The great view. They have shows here at the square all the time. You have the Quinjet on top. You got Black Panther here often, and you also have Spider-Man just around the corner. It's a great place to wait for a ride that is down, or if you're waiting for others who are on a ride, this is a great place to chill. Next, we're headed over to Flo's V8 Diner. This spot is great because they have fried chicken and they also have burgers. They are famous for their Flo's famous fried chicken for 20 bucks. It comes with garlic mashed potatoes, gravy, and some seasonal vegetables. When we go, it's always broccoli, which is great because my kids love broccoli. Probably their favorite vegetable next to mushrooms. They also have burgers there. The burger that's most memorable for me is their seasonal Tokyo Mater burger. That was just a perfect burger. It was a thick, juicy patty. It had a giant pineapple slice in there. It kind of reminded me of the Hawaiian burger from Islands. Islands is a sit-down restaurant, so a great burger spot. The burger was definitely an A. Seasonally, they changed it out, and right now they have the pastrami sandwich for $13.50. It's basically a deli-style pastrami with Swiss cheese, pickle chips, and a bunch of vegetables and mustard on rye bread, and it comes with either Cuties mandarin oranges or fries. So that's also a great value for $13.50, but you're in a nice air-conditioned space. It's a pretty large space. You can sit inside or outside. It's right next to the Radiator Springs Racer Ride, which is arguably the most popular ride. And if it's down, that's a great place to chill and hang out. This is good bang for your buck because it's good quality food, good space, and the fried chicken, like I said, the fried chicken is just super crispy, juicy. It's never dry. Fried chicken in Disneyland or DCA is always going to be an A. Do not hesitate. If you like fried chicken, make sure you get one here at DCA or DL. And definitely Flo's V8 Cafe is a great place to try their famous fried chicken. The Lamplight Lounge is one of my favorite all-time restaurants here at DCA. This is gonna make the best value because of ambiance and quality of food. If you're lucky enough to get a reservation at Lamplight Lounge, definitely try their nachos. They used to have the lobster nachos, but now they have the barbacoa nachos. Those are just as good. They're a little bit pricey, but you're gonna get a lot of food and it's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be delicious, guys, I promise you. It is fully loaded, it's savory, it's creamy, it's got tons of nachos, it's fresh and it's hot. Highly, highly recommend that. It's worth every penny. Also right now, the potato skins are available for 18 bucks. It comes with paprika aioli, house ranch, cheddar cheese, bacon, cheese sauce, and chives. Yes, it's basically a giant poutine. It does remind me a little bit of the Palm Breeze Bar poutine, but this is much better and much bigger. And of course, you're eating it at Lamplight Lounge. You got reservations or you just got a good walk-in time. So you are lucky. Nice place to sit down and enjoy it. Very cooling, and it's got a great view of the park. I also highly, highly recommend pairing that with the $23.19 for 9 bucks. It is a mocktail, a frozen mocktail made with strawberry puree, cream of coconut, and pineapple juice with Coca-Cola. It is honestly the best drink here at DCA. I get it almost every time I come in here. If I'm going to Lamplight Lounge, you have to get a $23.19, at least 2 of them. But definitely that potato skins and the $23.19, that is a home run. Any of the nachos. Even if you're at the Lamplight Lounge Boardwalk dining, they actually have a different menu, but it's very similar. You're gonna get the lobster nachos for 27 bucks. It's warm lobster with black beans, lobster cheese sauce, shredded cheese blend, pico de gallo, sliced serrano chilies, and chipotle crema. They also have the spotlight nachos. This is the barbacoa version for 25 bucks. Save a couple of dollars and you get chili spiced beef barbacoa and house-made tortilla chips with pinto bean puree, spicy tomatillo salsa, onions, cilantro, chipotle cream sauce, chipotle cheese sauce, queso fresco, and pickled jalapenos. Also very, very good value. The sliders are also a good value. You know, I've gotten the sliders, the beef sliders for 25 bucks, the grilled onions, ale cheese sauce, bacon, and house pickle. You get a few of them for 25 bucks. You know, personally, I'd rather get a slider than a big burger. You can share with other people. All right, next up, we're heading over to Aunt Cass to check out some of their best values. They have 2 delicious items here that are gonna make the list. It's gonna be the chicken pot pie soup for 13 bucks and the Walt chili bread bowl for $1 more. These are ginormous soups, guys, and they're in this huge sourdough bread. I reviewed this a couple weeks ago and it's very, very delicious. It's a little bit on the salty side, but as far as value, guys, and taste, it's a home run. So this is definitely gonna make the list. If you want something a little bit more hearty, a little bit more meaty, the Walt's chili bowl might be worth the extra $1 upgrade. So if you want chicken pot pie or you want some chili bowl, either one is gonna make this list for the best value here at Aunt Cass Café. San Fransokyo also has this beautiful patio area where you can sit down and eat. If the weather is nice, you're gonna love it. If it's a little hot, it might be a little warm, but there's a lot of places to sit. Aunt Cass Café is that first kind of store on the left after you pass the bridge. Has a lot of seating. This kind of area is like a square. They call it the San Fransokyo Square. There's a lot of restaurants around this area, and you can sit basically anywhere outdoors in the patio or seated down. There's also some seats here on the right in the shade underneath some cover. But overall, there's a lot of umbrellas here. It's a great place to sit down and eat and also enjoy the view. Of course, we have to mention the Cappuccino Cart. If you are here in the morning, one of the best value breakfasts, one of the most delicious breakfasts here at the park is the carne asada breakfast burrito. Oftentimes it's not going to be on the app, and it's often going to be sold out. So make sure you come here as soon as you come in. I usually kind of cut through the hotel, but come to the cart as soon as possible and ask the cast member if there are any breakfast burritos left in the back. They kind of keep it in the back there behind the register, so make sure you ask nicely. This carne asada burrito is excellent. I mean, every burrito you get around nowadays is around 12 to 15 bucks. So this is actually a pretty reasonable value. It's a little bit smaller than your typical breakfast burrito here nowadays in California, but as far as taste and quality of meat, it's an A+. So that's why it's gonna make the list for the best value. All right, guys, I'm here in front of the king of value here at DCA, Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta. This honestly has to be the best restaurant. If you have a family, if you're trying to save money, you have to come here. This is really the best place. The ambiance is great. They have live music playing right now, but they always have a lot of cool stuff in this corner of the park. It's also very cooling because you're right in front of the water. But here they have the best value. I have to mention, of course, the Wedge Salad. That is the best item here at this place. I know it's a salad, but for 12 bucks, it is a delicious wedge salad. It's very complex. It has a lot of ingredients. It is definitely my favorite salad here at DCA, and I highly recommend it for my friends and family. If you want something cool and refreshing, not heavy, that's really good, and it's really filling. So definitely high value, worth it to share. That's a salad you can share with others. It comes with multiple wedges. The pizzas here also hit it out of the park for about 9-10 bucks. You can get a pepperoni slice, you can get a cheese pizza, or you can get their specialty. They often have like bulgogi pizza or something spicy. It depends on the season, but all their pizzas are always a home run. And of course, last but not least is the pastas. The pastas here are always delicious. They're cooked to perfection. The noodles are never too overcooked or too hard. Just the right amount of sauce, and they give you a lot. They give you a lot. So right now, the spaghetti and meatballs pasta is $12.50, and their 4 cheese roasted garlic chicken pasta is 14 bucks. That is my current favorite pasta here at the park. For 14 bucks, it is very shareable. It is delicious. It's an A. It's a legit pasta you're getting here at a theme park. Definitely, you gotta try this out. If you don't know where to go, this place, and I would say Pym Test Kitchen, is the best place as far as value, environment, food quality, and quantity. Can't go wrong here, guys. And of course, the ambiance. Ambiance is an excellent ambiance. Inside, there's a lot of food, and you never have to wait in line. It's really a short line. There's kiosks on both sides. So it's a really quick bite, but it could also be a long bite if you want to grab a table. There's nice little kind of shaded areas that are covered that almost feels like an outdoor restaurant. So this is a great place. I cannot make this video without mentioning Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta. This is definitely one of the best value restaurants at DCA.
I would be remiss not to mention Paradise Garden Grill. It's in the same area as Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta, and they always have something new and interesting to try there. Their food is filling, delicious, and an excellent value. Take the pescado zarandeado we got the last time. It was a delicious whole fried fish with all the Mexican fixins. Great to share with the fam bam. We haven't tried out their newest menu though. Right now they have an amazing looking achiote half chicken for 20 bucks. So you know for sure I'll be making my way up there soon.
Yeah, that about wraps up our video. Hope you guys can watch this video and make the best choices when you guys come here to DCA. Now I want you guys to get the most delicious food, but also to get the best value for your money. You know, a lot of stuff here is very, very expensive, and sometimes it's worth it to spend an extra $1 or $2, or sometimes it's worth it to save the extra $4 or $5 and get something a lot smaller, a lot simpler, because they come with bomb sides like the fries. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys. It's good to see you guys at the park, man. I saw many of you today. Thank you guys for your love.